Football fans across the nation were treated to a thrilling matchup as the Green Bay Packers and Philadelphia Eagles reignited their storied rivalry. The atmosphere was electric at Lambeau Field, with both teams hungry for a victory. The Packers, led by veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers, were looking to make a statement early in the season. The Eagles, with their dynamic quarterback Jalen Hurts, were eager to prove they were a force to be reckoned with. This game had all the makings of a classic. From the opening kickoff, it was clear that this game would be a back-and-forth affair. Both defenses came to play, forcing turnovers and making big stops. The offenses, meanwhile, traded blows with big plays and highlight reel catches. As the game went on, the intensity only grew, with each possession feeling like a potential turning point. In the end, it was a game that came down to the wire, with both teams having a chance to win in the final minutes. When the clock finally hit 0, it was clear that both the Packers and the Eagles had left everything they had on the field. This was a game that fans would be talking about for weeks to come. The Packers versus Eagles game was a roller coaster ride from start to finish. It was a game that showcased the best of what the NFL has to offer: hard-hitting action, incredible athleticism, and a whole lot of heart. The quarterback matchup between Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Hurts was a study in contrasts. Rodgers, the seasoned veteran, relied on his precision passing and ability to read defenses. Hurts, the young and explosive playmaker, used his legs as much as his arm to keep the Packers' defense guessing. Rodgers, known for his quick release and ability to thread the needle, showed why he's considered one of the best quarterbacks of all time. He picked apart the Eagles' secondary, finding his receivers with pinpoint accuracy. His ability to extend plays and make throws on the run kept the Eagles' defense off balance. Hurts, on the other hand, brought a different dimension to the game with his mobility. He escaped pressure time and time again, scrambling for key first downs and keeping drives alive. His ability to run the read option kept the Packers' defense honest, opening up lanes for his running backs. Both quarterbacks put on a show, demonstrating the different ways to win in the NFL. Rodgers' mastery of the passing game was on full display, while Hurts' athleticism and dual threat capabilities made him a constant threat. The battle between Aaron Jones and Miles Sanders was one of the most exciting aspects of the game. Both running backs showcased their unique skill sets, making big plays and keeping their respective offenses moving. Jones, known for his elusiveness and burst, was a problem for the Eagles' defense all night. He slipped tackles, bounced runs to the outside, and always seemed to fall forward for extra yards. His ability to catch passes out of the backfield also made him a valuable weapon for Rodgers. Sanders, a powerful and decisive runner, found success running between the tackles. He consistently picked up tough yards, moving the chains and wearing down the Packers' defense. His ability to break tackles and fight for extra yardage kept the Eagles' offense on schedule. Both Jones and Sanders proved why they are considered among the league's best running backs. Their ability to grind out tough yards and make big plays was crucial for their teams. Section 4. Wide receiver fireworks. Watson and Brown light up the field. The game featured two of the NFL's most exciting young wide receivers in Christian Watson and A.J. Brown. Both players made highlight reel catches and showed why they are considered cornerstones of their respective franchises. Watson, known for his size and speed, was a constant deep threat for the Packers. He used his long strides to get behind the Eagles' secondary, forcing them to play deep and opening up the underneath passing game. His ability to high-point the ball and make contested catches was on full display. Brown, a physical and dominant receiver, was a matchup nightmare for the Packers' defense. He used his strength to box out defenders and his reliable hands to reel in tough catches in traffic. His ability to make plays after the catch made him a threat to score every time he touched the ball. Both Watson and Brown showcased their elite skills, making big plays and keeping their quarterbacks confident in their abilities. They are sure to be focal points of their respective offenses for years to come. Section 5. Defensive titans Slay and Alexander locked down the passing game. The defensive showdown between Darius Slay and Jaire Alexander was a chess match within the game. Both cornerbacks are known for their coverage skills and ability to shut down opposing receivers. Slay, nicknamed Big Play Slay for his knack for creating turnovers, was a constant presence in the Eagles' secondary. He shadowed the Packers' top receivers, using his physicality and instincts to disrupt their timing and force Rodgers to look elsewhere. Alexander, known for his speed and agility, was a lockdown corner for the Packers. He mirrored the movements of the Eagles' receivers, staying in their hip pockets and making it difficult for them to create separation. His ability to break on the ball and make plays on the ball was impressive. Both Slay and Alexander demonstrated why they are considered among the league's elite cornerbacks. Their ability to shut down opposing receivers made life difficult for both offenses. Their performances were crucial to their team's defensive efforts. Section 6: Turning Points, Momentum Swings, and Game-Changing Plays. The game was filled with momentum swings, with each team exchanging big plays and crucial stops. There were several key moments that ultimately decided the outcome. One such moment came late in the first half when Jalen Hurts escaped pressure and scrambled for a 20-yard touchdown run. This play, which showcased Hurts' athleticism and playmaking ability, gave the Eagles a lead going into halftime and shifted the momentum in their favor. Another key moment came in the fourth quarter when Packers linebacker Preston Smith intercepted a pass from Hurts, setting up a Packers scoring drive. This turnover, which came at a crucial juncture in the game, swung the momentum back in the Packers' favor and allowed them to regain the lead. These are just a few examples of the many momentum-shifting plays that occurred throughout the game. Each play had a significant impact on the outcome, highlighting the importance of capitalizing on opportunities and making the most of every possession.